I keep going to the hospital and I'm offered a medication called briviac, and I'm like basically told now that if I don't take this medication, which is called briviac, um, I'm basically told that I'm not. I mean, I won't be helped. Like I can be helped at the hospital, but like I decided I didn't want to take Briviac because it's $1,000, and it's $1,000, and if you don't like have the money for it or anything like that, you will have to pay this $1,000 either way. And like I only have the only insurance I have is Medi-Cal, and so if I ever lose the Medi-Cal, and then I have to pay for this Briviac, which is $1,000. I wouldn't be able to afford it. And so I was saying that to the doctor because I was in a hospital for 2 days, and and because I had a seizure, and I had these random seizures. I keep having these random seizures where I'll end up on the sidewalk, and like it's just like these planes will just fly over me, and then I'll finally have a seizure. This happened to me twice, or a plane will fly over me. I'll have a seizure, and then I just had a seizure in the middle of the sidewalk, and so I had the seizure. And no, everybody walked around me like I was nothing happened to me. I was lying on the ground in a seizure. Luckily my daughter was there, and I had this seizure. I was taken to the hospital, and they were like, my room was already ready, which surprised me because my room usually it takes time to get my room ready. But this time everything was ready, and I don't want to go into too much of the room or anything when it being ready, but I just know that I kind of felt forced to take this medication called Briviac.
Mama.
And if I don't take this medicine, Briviac, then like it's like I won't get help anymore. And Briviac is a combination of Capret and Oscarbazepine, and I just was trying to do just pure Oscarbazepine to help subside my seizures. But like, and I've been doing it for like 6 months, but for some reason that's not good enough. They're saying that I can't just take um, Oscarbazepine, which I mean it's been working for like 6 months, and so I don't understand why I have to take so much medicine, especially because it's a lot of money. So that's like if I decide I want to, if I decide um, I don't, if like one day it's decided that I can't have Medi-Cal anymore, um, I will be stuck paying $1,000, which I can't afford. And so that's what I've been talking to my doctor yesterday about. All the doctors. I mean, I never get an official doctor. The only doctor I get is a on-call doctor inside of the hospital, and they just like seem like they're more upset that I won't accept the medication Briviac. But I'm like, I'm telling them it's expensive. And it just seemed like the more I decide not to do, like, accept things like Briviac or anything like that, or anything that the hospital says to me, it seems like I get attacked more and more and more.
Mama.
Like not attacked, but like more things happen to me. Like I start having more seizures than I usually had before. Like one day, the other day, this plane just scared me to death. It flew over me and just like was flying over me, and and I was running, and then finally it like, I don't know what happened, but I just got this seizure, like and people were like, well, that's why, because you have um because you have seizures. And I'm like, no, this plane was flying over me, and it didn't stop flying over me until I had a seizure. And then this happened to me, not like again,
Mama.
just the other day, just not too long ago, it happened to me again. And so like
Mama.
it just happened to me again. So I'm like, I feel like it's just like, if I'm compliant, none of this would happen to me.